Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Cataclysm Classic Blind, and the next dry cave place here. We are still doing lots of stuff underwater. Probably where the quests are going to end up bringing us. Our keys are now outside of the keyring. Okay. That might not be a thing anymore. Weird. Coast Guard key. Key to refurbish Shredder. In Venture Bay. Boulder Fist key for unlocking Corky's prison. Death Forge key. Opening the heavy iron portcullis in the Death Forge. Ethereum prison keys. Unlocks Ethereum prisons. Titanium skeleton key. Allows opening of locks that require up to 400 lockpicking skill. Silicon key is consumed in the process. Okay. Well, guess I'll have to deal with all these. We got other stuff. We probably don't need most of these. Death Forge key. Ice hammers. Harpoon control. I don't need that either. Anyways, we are going to worry about that later. Quests and stuff. I imagined my first adventure into the ocean as more peaceful and enlightening, becoming one with nature, perhaps. There's very little natural about this place. The elements all around us scream for vengeance. Farewell. Here in Silverhide Town. A friendly face. Welcome. Very kind of you to come check on us. We're fine. A Naga scouting force did find us, but I'm pretty sure none escaped. We should be safe for now. I would not count on that.
Go forth to victory.
And quests. And also a whole bunch of other quests. We got quests for days here. Get more experience. Next level is going to be 2.1 million XP. It's definitely going to happen. I'm not super concerned. What do we got here? A distracting scent.
Go with honor.
Predators will smell these dead Naga from nearly a mile away. Soon we'll find ourselves fighting just to get in and out of the cave. Care to help me clean up? Just over the ridge to the south is Glimmerdeep Gorge. We drive the corpses from the eastern exit of the cave over there to the gorge and cut them loose. The wildlife will pick them clean before they hit the seafloor. Just steer clear of the sharks as much as you can. Drag 3 dead Zinjar raiders into the open water over Glimmerdeep Gorge to the south. Sounds like a whole time. And the great Sambino.
Go with honor.
If you're heading down to that trench, I'd like you to check in on one of our novice members for me. His name is Sam, but is likely to embellish it a bit. He doesn't really understand how members of the Earthen Ring work, but he tries hard, so we try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Don't get too wrapped up in helping him with his crazy schemes. Just make sure he's still in one piece, and let me know so I can have a little peace of mind. Find Sam at the western end of Silvertide Trench.
Go forth to victory.
Whole pile of quests here. Very good stuff. There's a mailbox. Look at that. Got some successful stuff here. I'll take some money at the bottom of the ocean here. Mailboxes, how do they work? Some cobalt, frostweave cloths that we put in weird mounts. And we didn't sell these bits. That's okay. Honestly, we could probably just vendor them at this point. Anybody care at all about any of these things? Unlikely. There you go. Anyways, let's take some quests. We can vendor them right here. That's a good plan? Probably. We don't need them. Bind or equip. Just depends on if people are trying to get the disenchant value of things. The question is, I have my doubts that we're going to run into anything that requires up to 400 lockpicking skill. So this might not even really be doing much for us at this point. Any of these other things even tradable? These ones are auctionable. Doubtful of any value. If we need these keys, we can get them back. I've got my doubts. Option of refurbished shredder in Venture Bay. No. Let's get rid of these things. Unlocks Corky's prison, Wolverfist key. And probably whatever other keys we had no longer exist. Heavy iron portcullis in the Death Forge. No. Coil scarred chests. Nah. I try to auction these, but I've got my doubts. And a harpoon controller. I need a harpoon controller. Anyways.
Light.
Slippery threat.
Remember the light.
Welcome, friend. We have little offer by way of supplies, but I will assist you however I can. With a quest. Been attacked by any of the eels along the ridges yet? If not, you will. They are vicious, bloodthirsty little monsters. They don't seem to show much of any preference in what they're biting. If you're going out into the valley, I'd appreciate it if you thin their population a bit. Not everyone here is as well equipped as you. We might not come back with just scratches. Kill 12 spike-toothed eels.
So long.
I can do that. I got some earth and stuff. With the elementals here.
Peace, friend.
Okay. This is important.
Go.
I'm researching snails. Yes, snails. When you're done laughing, maybe you can help. I'm sure you'd notice the gigantic shellfish across the ridge. Well, I'm pretty sure there's something inside it. At several points, there can be mouths or entrances of some kind. I see those sifting snails squeezing in and out. You know, we might be able to use the snails to get an entrance ourselves. That's the theory, anyway. Coil shell sifters.
We shall meet again.
It's a lot of stuff down, essentially. I want us to take the dead guys here and drag them out over the... We do multiple at the same time? No. One at a time here. Alright. And the... Radio's down this way. You on the mount for this? Yes, we can. South way to go? Or south this way? Yes, this is a big something right here. It's definitely something. Reduced Gorge, disposed of. Drop it in here. And then crazy stuff from down below should take care of it. Frenzy there. There you go. Here's a snail. I'll take you. We're just picking up the little snails here. Just chilling. What stuff? Eel larva. That's not the correct eel for our purposes. We're dead guys. Grab them. Don't even need to get off the mount. Very convenient. Velskar there with a whole bunch of health. Let's not mess with that. There's also a whale shark swimming around. Got some concern and stuff out here. Unless we don't bother them, we should be okay. Yeah, that is definitely some health on that guy. My goodness. Okay. Disposed of. You know, the western end of the Silvertide Trench, which is that way. While looking for the snails and such. Snail. Also find the eels. Not that one though. That is far too powerful of an eel. That is not something we can deal with right now. Or potentially ever. There's a spectating eel. It's like a battle shout. Oh, really? Battle shout. Strength agility. Alright, where you guys? Straight. 30 rage. I'll take that. Heals. It's the wrong kind of that. Here's one. They're just all hanging out. That wasn't quite the right buttons. Heals. Plus slam. Execute. They do spin around. My goodness. There are these. Right. 6 out of 10 of those. Don't really need the heal right there. Full health. That's okay. Heals. Let's also do some damage though. That's okay. Heals. These heals don't stand a chance. That's going well. Pick some more snails. Just moving around. Other smaller eels. There we go. I need to execute every time. We got plenty of rage though. That works out. Yo. Correct direction also helps. That is a very reasonable execute there. Lots of good stuff. Got some green sand crabs on the floor here. That's okay. Another snail there. Let's need one more snail, one more eel, and go find Sam. Right here. And then Rockfin. Okay. Some bubbles here. Potentially underwater survival kind of areas. Not that's really super necessary. But it exists. Definitely keep on doing plenty of rage here. That's working nicely. Getting some toxic bite there. Rude. This is 3 more eels. It was 1 more something. Now it's 3 more eels. They should all be just around here. There's definitely a thing here. Probably fine. Nope. Obsidian. I'll be taking that. For sure. Alright. Yeah, there's an eel. You just use this whenever we want to get 30 rage on a 30-second cooldown. That's pretty good. Can definitely work with that.
Too far away.
So much rage here. Another fish. Various types. Yeah, there's one more eel. Then we need to go to the western side of the trench. In order to get Sam. Find Sam. This is the trench. Sneak down here a bit. It's all spooky. There's a shark. Check broadheads. Maybe stay out of the trench right now. Could be safer. Also exploring around. A great way to find more ore to mine. We're definitely going to be able to do something with all this obsidian. Once we get back to town at some point. Silvertide Trench. And there is a big hole all the way down there. Wild. Down to the trench. Thomas. Sam. Choose one piece. Western end of Silvertide Trench. Now at the bottom of the trench. Across the trench. Also an option. There's some flooring or something here. Interesting. What's going on down here? Vortex of Longing. Oh, 85 Elite. Yeah, you got some stuff going on there. This is a Glimmerdeep Gorge. This is a different trench. What are we thinking? A trench. What's kind of Silvertide Trench? This is Glimmerdeep Gorge. Silvertide. Hollow. Oh, or. I'm not complaining. There's some stuff. There it is. Hey, we got the ore too. Just a wolf flying through the water there. Oh, this guy. Agitated. Okay. Well, here's what we got. We got some kind of crazy contraption. And tethers. Alright. Just keep on attacking. Alright, let's see what the situation is here. Modified Earth Elemental. Rocket Pack.
GTL, friend. Gambling, tinkering, laundry.
I'm gonna burn tone Cataclysm ground. I'm the Bleeding Edge, baby. Elemental infused technologies. Exploring the depths of Azeroth for lost knowledge and new resources. Remember the name. The Great Sambino. What's with the hat? I don't know about you, pal, but I can't breathe water. You're with the Earthen Ring. I just figured you'd have a water-breathing spell like the rest of them. I missed out on wearing my awesome custom-made helmet. Not a chance.
See you around, friend.
Totally fair.
Yeah. Be careful out there.
Another fan of the Great Sambino. Come all this way for an autograph, perhaps. I'm far too busy to be signing anything. Move along now.
Keep it real.
Undersea. Inflation. Fine, you argued me into it. You can help. I'm leaking air worse than a Zeppelin stuffed with quillbore. My air valve must have come loose somewhere in the trench. I brought spare air balloons. Make yourself useful and go fill one up, will ya? If I find my valve, I'll need that too. Let the crabs snatch it up. Pinchy, greedy little things. I want to Spino's air balloons and find his lost air valve. Okay. Lost into the trench. And also find a balloon.
Catch you on the flip side.
Eh? No, there's a balloon, I guess. You need to fill it with air or something. Now let's talk to police here. Assistant. These crabs are not friendly. Not friendly. They're very agitated. Sam's endless drilling is riling them up. No, I know from experience that there's no stopping Sam, so let's look into the other side of things, shall we? Kill 10 green sand crabs. A reasonable enough plan. It's good for filling up with air. Sam's air balloon inflates balloon. There you go. And you're an active air source. Perfect. So you go into the trench to find the air valve. Was that not enough? We need to fill it even more. That's okay. And defeat some crabs along the way. Map. 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 These crabs don't stand a chance. Clearly. Map. 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 There's a shark there. Not that I'm too worried about it. I guess I'd be slightly worried about it. Map. 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 Oh my goodness. Crab's going crazy. That was wild. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Do some cleaving. Do some healing ourselves. Switch to the next enemy. Gonna diseasedly bite us. Not ideal. Damage and attacks reduced by 54%. Movement speed reduced by a whole bunch too. Not generally what you want. Oh. Here's some more air pockets. Inflating. Inflating it some more. Fighting some crabs. Crabs, 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 crabs. Bop. 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 Easy enough. Carry to execute. Wow. Some over here. Non-free slam. Set times. Keep on keeping the health up with the healing bits. Fill the balloon. Presumably it's getting bigger. Fill the balloon. I'm gonna take some few hits here. Goodness. Well, that's enough crabs. Fill balloon. Oh, not filled.
I don't have a target.
Fill it. And more air over here. Oh, these fish. Lots of air pockets.
I need to target something first.
It's definitely getting bigger. It's collecting all the air. The entire world here. Pretty wild. And it's another eel here. That's fine. That's already as full as it's gonna be. 10 will do the trick. There we go. We need to find the air valve. Potentially down deeper. It's not ideal. A bunch of shiny things are just where all the air is at. Turn the other quest here.
Don't waste my time.
Does everything down here only come in jumbo size? Oh, that's the thought. Maybe there are some funky sea goblins around here somewhere. Look at the sea crab girl, my goodness. Cloth legs of magicness. Chest. Mail chest of agility, stamina. Plate feet of strength, stamina, dodge, expertise. So we lose some haste and the socket bonus, but much more strength and expertise. Again, with the dodge rating, probably more of a tank piece. Overall, pretty good.
Careful out there.
Take a look at this. If these are new boots we're going to be wearing here. Supersized stompers. Regular size. Another chain on them. Looking good. Make sure it's actually upgrade here. 870.1. 877. Significantly less. Are they not? What are we comparing these to? Oh, these are the old ones. Plus 38 strength. You lose the yellow socket, which is 14 strength. 877.8. 870.1. Damage is technically more. Exactly, the DPS is calculated. The attack power is more. The DPS is less. I guess all that. I guess the haste is also pretty good. The haste and the crit and the socket combined together for technically more DPS. So, not quite. Might be something to compare for the tank set, though. We'll keep that for that, maybe. Yeah, a bit of haste, a bit of all that. Mastery increases the benefit of abilities that cause or require you to be enraged by 28%. Each point of mastery increases enraged effects by additional 5.6%. It's currently mastery 186 plus 3.09%. Abilities that cause or require you to be enraged. There's some stuff in here that does that. I have to figure exactly which things are affected by mastery there. That's another question. Okay. So we just need to find the air valve now. Okay. Air valve, need to come loose somewhere in the trench. This trench up here? Potentially. It's gonna be slightly more difficult to see. I guess this counts as the trench here. And this is the gorge. Whole little separate thing. So we need to find the air valve among all the other sparkling bits that are air sources. But it said maybe the crabs had it.
Too far away.
They like to grab things. Something like that. Whee! Ah. Get this back up. stacks of things. Good.
Too far away.
Our extra strength bonus. Earn that. Look around somewhere here. Is there a possibility we just haven't gotten the drop yet? Also the eels. I don't think you really mentioned any eels. So dead crabs here. Air pockets. Yeah, work with that. Stack up these. There we go. Yeah, getting the 10 stacks of strength bonus very quick between all of the auto hits and all of our other hits. Definitely ramps up quite nicely. 461 mining. My goodness. There you go. Very good. It's still full. It's looking smaller. We got it filled earlier.
I seen you around here before.
Anyways.
Don't be a stranger.
If only air weren't so darn floaty. Or if only those water breathing spells came with stylish helmets. Either would do nicely.
Keep your ear to the ground.
I mean, you can still wear the helmet. I wear a helmet. It's all fine. You know, I should have given you a weight belt so you wouldn't just float away. Air balloon and all. Lucky for me, you came down here with armor and all. Ah, that worked.
Glad I could help.
Totem modification. Okay, I'll let you in on the real work, since you're looking at me so desperately. This rock is untapped. It's probably richer than a trade prince during a great war. I need samples, more samples, samples from everywhere. I've modified my earth totems, this guy, to drill through the sand and store samples of the rock underneath. We'll find a nice spot and plant one. Shaking and rumbling will probably attract all the cute, curious wildlife, so maybe you could make some friends while you're at it. Plant one of Savino's modified totems, the sand of Silvertide Trench. Okay. It is. In the sand. Wait, there's sand everywhere here. Get a drill sample going. Getting this guy saying hello. Probably gonna track more guys than just one. Would not be surprised in the slightest. Some drilling. Multiple enemies. We'll weaken. And the next guy.
Not ready yet.
For whatever reason, these guys don't count as real enemies. We don't get to use Victory Rush. It's unfortunate. Well, this guy's got a lot of health. 90,000. Healing going. Slap and chop. Execute. Execute. Enormous indeed. My goodness. There you go. Sampling successful. Lovely.
Hey, how you doing?
Another sample. Brilliant. The rocky riches of the sea shall soon be mine. In a plate belt of strength, stamina, mastery, and haste. It's got less than the one that we got earlier. Out here. So, well, that's not as good. It's got more haste and mastery. I guess this is more of a DPS one, since we lose stamina, dodge, and parry. For 80 haste and 66 mastery. That could be better than the 18 strength, honestly. Might get that. One-handed dagger. Main hand mace. Still worse damage, intellect based. lose out on 9 gold for the chance that this haste and mastery is worth it for the DPS set? I'd say yes. See how much 80 haste does for us.
Go get him, champ.
Okay. We got new appearances and all that too. Hammer, rock slicer, drill guide belts. We got all the appearances for all the things we didn't choose. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure Laura wants you back. That woman has no respect for innovation. When I told her about the modification I was making for my Earth Elemental, she nearly threw a fit. Go tell her everything's all well and dandy. Tell her she's not getting a share of my inevitable fortune either. She probably likes sleeping on the rock anyway. Return to Silvertide Hollow.
Glad I could help.
Let's see what the situation is going to be with this belt here. It's already soulbound, so equipping it doesn't negatively impact us or anything. Go from 975 to 987. Yep, more DPS. Because of all this haste. Increases attack speed plus 14.21% compared to 12.36%. Yeah, haste is pretty nice. We can definitely go for some haste. That's solid. This might be good for the tank set. Again, not that we're really tanking anything. We don't even have a setup for the tank set at all. It's nice to have it included, though. Keep working on it. That's alright. Yeah, this belt also looks like a belt. That's good. We can return to Silvertide Hollow here. That's easy enough. Okay. Silvertide Hollow. It's up one of the directions here. One of the heights. A lot of verticality with the whole being able to swim around business. That works out nicely. Alright, turn some stuff in.
Hello, stranger. Luck to you.
Thank you, warrior. There are still much bigger predators we'll have to keep an eye out for. This will at least give us a bit of peace of mind around the cave. Eels dealt with. And 30,000 XP. That's pretty good. And the shellfish. I know this isn't the most desirable work. Can you really help but be curious about that shell? It's immense. There has to be something more to it. It's very large. Thank you. Seriously, if I would have had to endure another shipwrecky laughing at me, I swear I would have gored someone. Let you know if I come up with anything.
Ancestors watch.
And for Laura.
Strength.
It shouldn't take long to cleanse the water. Thank you for your help. What do we get here? Leather magical. Mail magical. Plate, strength, stamina, mastery, critical strike. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We do lose the sockets and hit rating and expertise. Well, that is plus 60 strength, plus 101 critical strike rating, plus 101 mastery. That's probably pretty good. Wental trap leg plates.
Farewell.
Huh.
Go
Take a look at these. It's towards the light a little bit. These look like kind of more of a blue looking. Go to the side. A little bit dark over here. Let's find some more light. It's a fire. Not making too much light this fire. That's alright. Yeah. Decent enough looking leg plates. I like that. Current stats here. 886. 887. What are we losing out here? Hit rating and expertise rating. There's this chance we dodged or parried. Really? These have 30 strength and 16 critical strike. Oh, and they also enchanted with 75 attack power and 22 more critical strength. So, just on pure stats, these are definitely the superior legs. But with the enchants and gems, I guess not the socket bonus, because we're not using the socket bonus. So it's like 30 strength, 75 attack power, 32 critical strike rating. Actually, it does come out on top. And we do have the set bonus here for some of these bits. We can't really concern ourselves with set bonuses. First thing, slam, critical strikes have a chance to get 150 haste rating for 5 seconds. That's cool. Yes. Directly speaking, as we currently stand, these are just slightly worse. If we got any enchants on here, it would be better. As it currently sits, it doesn't have any sockets either. It's not particularly good. Not part of a set or anything either. It's almost there. Really is pretty wild how just random quest stuff is comparable to the stuff that we had before. Or all the dungeons and stuff. Makes me wonder how good the stuff from the dungeons is going to be. Probably pretty good. Probably pretty good. But yeah. It's going to be less DPS. Even by a hair. We're probably not going to worry about getting any enchants on it either. It's pretty much the same as it currently stands. Another thing we need to consider would be if we can use the previous enchants and such on higher level equipment. Also, the sockets and stuff. Shields. Created items. Shield spike. Weapon chain. Buckler counterweight. Weight stones. Rods. Grindstones. Buckle. It's not a created item. What would it be? It's like Eternal Belt Buckle. Ah, here it is. I'm gonna attach an Eternal Belt Buckle onto a belt, adding a socket to the belt. Can be used on items level 300 or higher. Okay. So we're going to get to the point where we can't use these old things. These are already 272. So technically we've found a few gloves or belts or whatever. We could put a socket on them. That's not going to be something we can continually do here. Potentially we'll need to get a new level of that, if that's still even in blacksmithing.
What do you need?
I'm back in One Piece.
Farewell.
Sam's One Piece then, and his poor assistant, Felice. Good to hear. Hope that one day he'll learn to respect the elements as more than just a tool.
Strength.
Okay. Toshi's Vengeance. You had Toshi back in Damplight Cavern, didn't you? You followed some of the fleeing Naga to a set of ruins to the east, and then sent for help. Find Toshi at the ruins as soon as you can. If you found out anything about what the Naga want, please let us know. The ruins of Thilsarai Temple to the east.
Go forth with victory.
Alright. In the water. To the east. New section of this. See if we can uncover this giant. Oh, more. Going for it. It's gonna be nice to make some stuff with all this. Not really finding much else besides that. I think we might have found some volatile earth. It's mostly just been the actual ore itself here. This is Nespera. My goodness. What a big something. A very large something. Big crazy shell and all sorts of craziness. Wild. Oh, we're over here. Yeah, just swimming around. Pretty worthwhile. Let's go on a mining expedition. Got full 40 ore here. I think it's 2 ore for 1 bar. It's still pretty good though. More here. Having a good time with all this. obsidian. Very worthwhile. Here is the temple. All that. There's ore over here. Ruins of Thessarai. Okay. Got some Nagas. We got the guy we need to talk to here. He's been fighting off some more of the Nagas here too. That covers this side of this. Alright. We'll be heading into this temple. Or the ruins of the temple, at least. Continuing on. Next time. Goodbye.